I'm Marlene, and remember, I am the one that live where you vacation. Do you like? I love it. So, guess what? I happen to have a producer of all these beautiful t-shirts that lives right in my vicinity. And so if you'd like to have the hookup, let us know and we will hook you up too. We've got guava duff today. So my son's visiting and I said, do you like guava duff? He said, yeah. So hey, even though I wasn't feeling 100%, this sister had to get on up, comb that hair. Yes, I'm in my natural hair today. I don't have on my little Susie, curly Susie. I left her in the drawer. So we're making some guava duff. So if you are actually visiting where I actually live and you've never had it, run on down and get some guava duff. If you've visited here and you want to make it, you can now make this because guavas are now available in the tin. So if you think, well, I don't live in a tropical climate where we actually grow guavas, you can get this baby in the food stores throughout the United States and throughout Europe. I'm sure you can find it. So I'm excited because we're going to share with you a recipe that's authentically Bahamian and we're going to make it vegan. Hello, I'm ready to dive in. What about you? So today's recipe, which should be on your screen, is very simple. You know, everything for me is simple, right? I think it is anyway. So I'm gonna grab my wire whisk. So I forgot it over there. And so I have my flour already in my bowl. And I'm going to add some salt. All right, a little bit of salt. Definitely need some baking powder. Without that, you won't have guava duff, you'll have a pudding. Or, I don't know, something dumb anyhow. And you need some sugar or some sweetener. Now, the amount of sweetener you add can be determined based on, of course, if your guavas are homegrown or if they're tin, you know, canned stuff like I'm using today. Yes, I am cheating. I know you're like, this girl always cheating. Well, that's who I am. I'm just going to do it. Okay, so good. So I just stir this. I stir this. And then I grab my Fleshman's unsalted butter and I dump that into my flour. All right. Now we don't use eggs. We don't use eggs. This calls for 3/4 cups of unsalted butter. Let me grab my spatula or a spoon. All right. And I could very well put it all in there, but it would be just such a waste. We don't need it. All right, great. So I just cut it up a little first before putting my hands all up in there. Eh? That's what I would do normally. You cut it up a little throughout. Awesome. All right. So then I get my hands all dirty. And just before I do, I'm going to open up my tin of coconut milk. So it's not so hard for me with my hands being all filthy, so I can get a cup full of coconut milk out of there. So then you just kind of play with it and it's almost like breadcrumbs when it's all done. You know, it's almost like breadcrumbs. This is the fun part. I always tell you, go and get your little people if you have little people. I don't have no little people. I have a little grand people, but I don't have no little people. My little people are all grown up now. And I always wish I had more children so I can have many children around me. But now it's just me and my little Ellie whenever I get to see her. Anyway, so I never really did too much guava duff as I was a child growing up or a young lady. We did a lot of coconut duff and raisin duff. Yeah, we did. My family liked those kinds of things. And we just thought that the guava duff was just a lot of work, you know. So great, look at that. That's what we got. See it? I know you can. Awesome. So then I pour in 1 cup of my coconut milk. And that's like half the tin. All right? Awesome. And I just kind of use my hands to stew it all around. Like that. And my fingers are very glammy. But hey, that's okay. It's gonna be worth it in the end. Hello? It's gonna be worth it in the end. How many of us love guava duff, but we just don't like making it? So I know whenever I go to pick up my cousins from the airport, Summer and Shelly, you know, they'll be like, take me to Duff and Stuff, or take me to, not Duff and Stuff, take me to Swiss pastry. Well, now, guys, you can have this in vegan form, and I will have it waiting for you at the airport when you come in, okay? All right, so now it's perfect. Perfect. Look at it. All right, I want you to see it, so I'm gonna bring it just a little closer so you can see. All right, good. That's just how we want it. I know it looks really sticky, but that's the way we want it, okay? Great. All right, let's clean your fingers off. Let's clean those fingers off. Clean those fingers off. And, all right, good stuff. All right, and I'm gonna grab my extra flour, which I have right here. Put this plate away. And I'm gonna sprinkle my counter, all right? Sprinkle my counter. And now I'm going to just refocus my camera on the counter so that you can see what I'm doing. Because I don't want to lose you guys along the way. I want you to stay with me. Awesome. Let's rest this here. Give me just a second so I can refocus my camera. Unless I can get my college student to come and do it for me, I'm going to just refocus my camera so that you can be with me on this guava duff journey. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe. We're needing you. We love you guys. We love our Something Better YouTube family. It's nothing like having family. I absolutely love family. I think one of the things I miss most about my parents being gone is that it's like that family is gone. You know, it's like that camaraderie, that getting together. I just love it, and I miss it so much. So if you're looking for family, you could come and look me up, okay? All right, so good. I'm going to focus our camera now on the counter so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, great. So you simply take your, okay, look at that. It feels amazing, guys. If you've never done this before, honestly, you should. It is, oh my goodness, what a journey to make your own guava duff and not have to go down to the store to purchase it. All right, this is fun. It's fun. And it feels amazing, honestly. All right, good stuff. All right. And you just knead just like that. You knead it just like that. And you keep kneading until it's all together, all one. All right. Awesome. Awesome. Sprinkle the flour on. Grab your rolling pin and get ready because we're getting ready to put some guavas on up in here. All right. As soon as we get back, I'm going to grab my stuff. Great. So my counter has been sprinkled with flour, and I sprinkle the top with flour, and I roll it out. All right. I roll. All right. This is just beautiful. So then I take my guava pieces, just like this, and I'm going to dice them to put on my roll. It's my guava pieces in small bits. If you want to, you can kind of cook the guava pieces down to make them even more tender. Okay, so then I take some guava pieces and I put it like so. In actuality, it's my favorite way. Here would be my favorite way to do guava. This would be my favorite way to do guava. All right. And I am going to sprinkle a little cinnamon, just a little. It's my way. It's my way. Okay. All right, good stuff. Sprinkle just a little cinnamon to bring out the flavors. It's my way. And they say, well, Jesus, where Marlene got that from? All right. Then I roll it. I roll, I roll, I roll, I roll. Awesome. All right. And I pinch. I pinch the ends. Bring it together. And I pinch. Okay. This dough feels amazing. All right. Feels just absolutely amazing. Now, remember in one of our other classes, I couldn't find the cheesecloth. Well, I went back to the store, found some cheesecloth. And so here we have our nice new cheesecloth. Awesome. So I sprinkle. Sprinkle. Good stuff. Sprinkle the flour. Open my cheesecloth. And I rest it in there. You can tie these, put a knot like I'm doing here. All right. Or you can simply get a string, which then none came in the bag. And then you're going to rest this right into your pot. Awesome. Has room to grow. You have to have room for it to grow. Awesome. That's our first stuff. I'm going to make another one because I know it's going to be long. Okay, so you know my stove gives a lot of issues. The fire's not so high. So I decided to use my skillet. And guess what? I put my dough in my my roll into the water, just like that. I made 2 of them. Yes, I did. Just like that. Okay? So we have 2 little boats. I'm going to take a little of the water out so it wouldn't boil over onto my stove. But I also took the liberty of unwrapping and I wrapped it with parchment paper underneath. So that's it. They both come to a boil at the same time. And 45 minutes later, we will have yumminess. Divineness. Yes, we're going to have some guava duff. Yes, yes, yes. So we're back with our dough. The dough is doing its job. It is boiling and it has about 20 more minutes. And I'm hoping that by the time I'm finished tinkering with this topping, our sauce, it'll be ready and I can show you how it looks. It looks great. I'm going to let you peep in a bit so you can see. Okay, so we take our smack balance or earth balance and I have it nice and melted. And I'm making all of this because while you guys were not watching, I was making 2 of them. All right, so awesome. So I'm going to pour this into my machine. Will you whisper a prayer for my machine? This is my machine, but oh, it's not a well-behaved machine. It's a very rude machine. All right, doesn't want to behave sometimes. So pray with me. Pray with me that it will behave. I'll save some of that. I could use it at home. Okay, great. And then I have my puree, my guava shells. I took 1 full tin and a little. And I am going to blend it. I'm going to add about a tablespoon or so because I'm adding double the recipe of, that would be vanilla. You hear this thing already, right? You hear it? Pray, pray, church, pray. Make sure everything's in place. Okay, I'm gonna lower it and I'm going to add to that, because our butter was melted, so it's quite whipped. I'm adding 2 full cups of icing sugar. All right. All right. I'm gonna do that on low, otherwise y'all not gonna be able to see me. All you can see is poof. All right, lift it up. Awesome, awesome. All right, so let it beat. While that's doing, I'm gonna blend this, and we'll be right back. To this amount of butter that I used today, I added 4 cups of icing sugar. And I'm going to take this off of the machine. I can whip it in or I can fold it in. I mean, you know, I'm just going to whip it in, okay? Because the fact is, because it's butter, it will harden as soon as it goes into the refrigerator. All right? And this is just the puree and a little bit of the guava juice. All right, are you excited? Are you ready to taste? I know that I am. Oh, wow. Have you subscribed to our channel yet? Will you be so kind as to be a part of my Something Better family? I love that. I love family. So be a part of my family and subscribe. Do that for me, won't you? Awesome. Well, I want all, right? So I'm that kind of girl. Y'all know that already, right? She's the kind of chef, she don't waste nothing. My mother says, waste not, want not. Okay, great. So I'm going to lift this again, and I'm going to just do it on low for a short time. Ooh, you got to see that. Hold on. It looks so cute. Okay, so I have to show you. I must show you what it looks like. My camera guy, we went to the beach, another beach day. Look at that. Isn't it cute? Oh, I should just leave it just like that. Don't you agree? Oh, wow. That's enough. It's all done. And the taste. Doo-doo. Tastes like guava duff. Yum, yum, yum. Don't you wish you were here? I wish you were here too. Next time. Next time you'll be here. I promise you. Okay? So I'm gonna clean this up. I'm gonna put it in my container for serving, and we'll be back with our duff, because guess what? It's done. Yes, it is. So the guava duff is all done, and I just took 1 out. Remember I told you I made 2, and I also told you that I wrapped it in paper. Remember, I wrapped it in freezer paper so it wouldn't be directly into the water. All right, so I'm going to just roll it. Oh wow, you should see this, guys. This is beautiful. It's just beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to get the other one out. Now I wanted to keep my cheesecloth. I'll wash them and use them again. So I'm going to prepare this now for the next one. It's very hot. Very, very. Here's the other one. And oh wow, guys, this is like whew. This is Bahamian. If you're not Bahamian, we can adopt you. We don't mind. Woo, that is hot. Okay, I just wanted you to see how hot it was, but I know you already know. You see the steam? Look at that. I'm excited because I spent my off day making guava duff for you. Only one problem, you're not here. Why aren't you here? Okay, just roll that baby out of there. Roll it onto there. And look at how easy it comes off of the paper. Use freezer paper, guys. Use freezer paper. And get some cheesecloth, just wash it out, reuse it over and over again. Awesome. So this is our guava duff, authentic guava duff, Bahamian Guava Duff, and I have 2 of them, 2 logs. So you ought to come by and have some. Okay, so I'm gonna just slice it so you can see. So I just wanted you to see me slicing it, all right? This one broke as I was rolling, but that's okay. I just wanted you to see what we have. I just want you to get a taste of this and to eyeball it. Look at, oh, wow, look at that. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, wow. You know, once it's cool, it will be better. But I just wanted you to see. Look at that. That's guava duff, guys. Guava duff. Yes. And let me try some. Oh, wow. That's good. End of our program, and I've got all this guava duff all around me, and you're not here. I can just cry. Oh gosh, why aren't you here? You should have been to the party. It's a guava duff party. Remember, I'm Marlene McKinney, and I live where you vacation. Let's try this stuff. Let's try this stuff. Let's try it. Let's see how good it is. I gotta try another one to let you know. Wow, that's some good guava duff. Imagine you can have all these flavors, all of this burst of flavors and taste in your mouth, all 100% plant-based and vegan. That's what I love most about God. He's amazing. Until next time, take care. God bless you. And remember to subscribe, like, share, and comment. Become a part of my family. You're a part of my Something Better family. And I love you. God bless. Bye-bye.